Home security systems may give peace of mind, but they can also cost a lot of money. And many times families wonder if they are worth the price. Sarah Kimmel skipped the costly monitoring service and instead pieced together what she calls a DIY security system to secure her home instead. Great to see you, my friend.
Yes, hi.
So define DIY security system.
Do it yourself, obviously. I mean, I installed everything myself. I bought everything kind of piecemeal. So like I got one piece first and then I added another piece. So you don't have to like invest in a huge system right away. You can just kind of do it yourself. And like I installed the doorbell myself. Everything
Look at you.
is like super easy to do.
You promised super easy, which we're going to hold you to.
Super easy, I promise, I promise.
So as you piece it together then, obviously there's some cost savings to consider. Have you calculated, have you stopped to figure out how much you're actually saving with this approach?
You know, I really haven't, but like you said, the monthly fees are really what is going to set this apart from a system that you pay, you know, like Vivint or ADT or anything.
Having a bill. You're not going to have a bill.
You're not going to have a bill, yeah. Some of them have some subscription fees, but you can opt out of those. You don't have to have the subscription in order for everything to work.
Okay, your first step I know started just outside your home at your front door.
Yes, so the Ring doorbell I love, and you can set a specific area. So we face a street that's kind of busy, and so I was able to kind of cut out the street so I don't get recordings every time a car goes by.
Because it's triggered by that motion?
Yeah, so you can have it triggered by motion, or you can have it triggered by the doorbell, or you can have both.
And what happens?
And you can get a notification on your phone, and it will record that specific moment. So I have like every once in a while I'll be home and I'm like, why is my doorbell going off? It's not an actual ring, it's like there's motion near my door. And I'll open it up and it's a cat walking by. so it'll...
That darn cat.
I know, right? It comes to visit my dog every once in a while. We keep trying to figure out why,
but you are able then, because I would be a little worried about the annoyance of every single car, every single walker by, kind of triggering that. You're able to control that a little bit?
Yeah, so you can kind of set the zone during, like you have the whole video and then you kind of draw where you really want motion to be triggered.
Gotcha.
So when the cat walks by the front door, that actually happens. But if somebody's walking on the sidewalk in front of my house, it's not going to trigger.
Okay, but someone rings the doorbell, you are then seeing on your phone, you get an alert, and you're seeing that person's face?
Yes, and you can talk to them through the doorbell,
I was going to ask about that communication.
Yeah, so I just get out of the shower, and somebody's at my door, and this had just happened recently.
Oh, lovely. Tell me it was your sister.
Well, no, it was somebody in my neighborhood, and she was dropping something off, and I'm like, oh, just leave that there. It's fine. I'm not gonna put on clothes to get
I'll
down
spare
there.
you the towel shot.
Right, yeah.
And you just drop that package at the door.
Right,
okay.
you just hang it there. We're fine.
All right, Ring Doorbell Pro, what's the cost of that?
It can range from about $100 to $200, depending on which model you get.
And you're not paying for the monthly data?
No, you don't have to, but if you want to save recordings for, a few months, you can pay a couple dollars a month and get those recordings.
All right, next on your DIY home security list, you recommend a product called the Samsung ADT Starter Kit.
Yes, so the ADT Starter Kit is actually more of your traditional home security system.
Okay.
It's going to have sensors and motion detectors that you can install on your doors and your windows and things like that. And it'll alert you on your phone if, your sliding door is open or this window is open. And you can arm it or disarm it. So if I'm going to be opening the door all day, I want to disarm it so I'm not getting alerts constantly.
Right.
Like, okay, you let your dog out 100 times today, but it's going to alert you every time when the system is armed.
Now, you're techie. We know this. You're tech-minded, which is why you're here as our expert today. Can the average person install this, program this, pull this off?
This was actually even way easier than the Ring doorbell.
Really? It looks complicated. The screen looks really involved.
It does look really involved, but you just connect this to your Wi-Fi, and then you've got the door sensors, and they just have little sticky things, and it sticks on the door and on the jamb.
Okay.
And you just stick them on. There's no wiring, there's no anything. You can just put it there and pair it and go.
Do you pay a monthly subscription with this one?
Again, you can, but you do not have to. So you can tap into ADT's subscription, and so it's about $35 a month, but you also can have fire detection and carbon monoxide detection, and they will dispatch. So if you arm the system and your door is open, then they will try and call you first to make sure it's okay, everything's okay. And if they can't get a hold of you, they will dispatch someone to your house.
That's with the subscription.
That's with the subscription.
Okay.
But if you just want to self-monitor, you don't need to pay.
Who would you say this is ideal for?
This is ideal for really privacy-minded people too. So they don't want cameras in the house. They don't want cameras recording around their house. It's really just going to detect motion, and it's going to detect open and close. So just kind of their standard security system that that's been around for years.
Cost, ballpark cost?
This is a couple $100 for the kit, but it comes with a couple motion detectors, and it comes with this, which is also a Samsung SmartThings hub.
Okay.
So you can connect a lot of other IoT products to that.
Cool to know these options are out there. Finally, Netgear Arlo. You like this one too?
Yes, the Netgear Arlo is just video camera system. So, and what I really love about the Arlo system is that it's wireless. So it's got a battery that lasts about like 6 months to a year, and you can just plug that, take the camera and plug it in when you need to charge it and put it back up.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, and so it's wireless, so you can really stick it anywhere. You can put it in your backyard, it's weatherproof.
Oh, indoor or outdoor?
Indoor or outdoor, yeah. The Arlo Pro is, anywhere. So we've got one on our, just on our roof, recording the front yard. We've got one in the backyard. And so you don't need to wire anything because it's wireless, and you just stick it wherever you need
Again,
to
you can pull it right up on your smartphone.
Exactly, put it right up.
Cool, you're gonna do a write-up for us on all of these products and the details.
For sure.
Where can we find that?
FamilyTechZone.com.
FamilyTechZone.com. Again, nice to know these options are out there. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.